So let's talk about Phillies Karen. It all started at a game between Phillies and Marlins, which is basically baseball's version of why are we here? Because if you're rooting for the Marlins, you've already lost in life. Anyway, Phillies outfielder Harrison Bader smacks a home run into the stands, and this dad, Drew, snatches it up like he just won the Hunger Games, and he's pumped. He turns to his son, Lincoln, who, by the way, is celebrating his birthday. Like, come on, this is Hallmark Channel bait. Dad gives the ball to his kid, there's hugging, and there's joy. But then she arrives. The villain, the woman who would go down in infamy as Phillies Karen. She shows up out of nowhere like a Pokemon you didn't ask for. Drew's barely finished handing Lincoln the ball, and suddenly she's in his face screaming, "That's my ball!" like she's auditioning for the role of angry parrot who smokes. She literally grabs his arm and shrieks in his ear. And poor Drew, he's standing there with that face we've all made when someone cuts in line at Chipotle, that stunned look of, is this happening? He's got this split-second choice: defend the ball, risk going viral as dad punches woman at baseball game, or just hand it over. He chooses peace. He literally takes the ball from his son's glove and gives it to her. And if you're a kid, that's trauma with stitches. That's therapy sessions where your psychologist is like, tell me again about the time your dad handed away your birthday gift to a stranger who yelled like a malfunctioning smoke alarm. And the crowd? Oh, they weren't having it. Instant boost. They start chanting, "Karen, Karen." Now, here's where it gets funny. Well, funny in that humanity is doomed way. Somebody posts the 11-second clip online, and boom, 10 million views. 10 million! Internet detectives went feral. They tried to unmask her like Scooby-Doo villains, except instead of pulling off her mask, they pulled random women's Facebook photos. At one point, they accused a completely different lady in New Jersey who had to log on and go, hi, that's not me. Also, I'm a Red Sox fan. I would never go to Florida willingly. And the Hamilton Public Schools District had to release a statement. A whole school board got dragged into this nonsense. Imagine being a superintendent and your big press conference isn't about test scores or new programs. It's you standing at a podium like, no, Karen does not work here. Also, if she did, she would have caught the ball barehanded like a professional. Thank you. Meanwhile, Lincoln, the actual kid in all of this, he's sitting there devastated. But here's where the redemption arc comes in. The Marlins give him a goodie bag, the Phillies step up, and Harrison Bader himself meets him after the game with a signed bat, which, let's be honest, is way cooler than some scuffed up baseball. And the cherry on top? A trading card company offered Phillies Karen $5,000 to give the ball back, but only if she signed it with the words, "I'm sorry." So, in the end, Drew looks like a saint, Lincoln's got the best birthday story ever, and Phillies Karen, she's probably in witness protection, hiding in a chili somewhere.